The train stopped again. Through the window I see a man. He's cleaning the train station. I imagine him dressing up in the morning, catching a fast reflection of himself in the bathroom mirror. The silence of the street outside his house, cold, grey, bluish sky. As he was eating breakfast this morning, I was probably still sleeping. I was dreaming of being in prison. Crazy dream. I was 8. My dad was bald and he had a belly. Well, he wasn't really my dad, and I wasn't really myself. I was in a park with a girl my age, playing. The sun was going down. Must have been around 6. I found something shiny under the playground sand. Red little hands digging. The air was cold, my fingers freezing. I wanted to know what this shiny bird thing was. When we were about to grab it, something covered the little sunlight we had. All became dark. I looked up. A man dressed in black was standing beside us. The rays of the sun shone over the sides of his jacket and pants. He looked enormous. He looked like an eclipse. He bent down his torso. I was shocked and I couldn't move. My friend jerked back. The man buried his hand in the sand. It looked like a big worm, and took something out. It was the shiny thing. He gave it to my friend. Let's call her Eva. Eva took the object from the man's hand. With the little light we had, it wasn't easy to tell what it was. We heard the voice of my/her father. In the dream it wasn't clear whose father it was, from far away, calling us. Suddenly the light was back. The man eclipse had disappeared. Eva put the object in her pocket and we ran towards the voice. Her dad was waiting in the car, an old red Volkswagen, his face coming out of it. He looked like some kind of moisturized snail, languid, fleshy, pink face coming out of a carcass of red aluminum or metal, a motorized hard body with a soft inside. We went into the snail's body through the back door. He looked like a bored, mean insect waiting for us to climb inside it so he could finally go. He was shouting some gibberish at us about being late. Eva and I sat close together on the back seat, our legs folded, our thighs touching. Even though the car was shaking because of the turbulent road, Eva managed to take the object out of her pocket. We saw it now with more light. It was some kind of pencil made out of glass, with a very sharp pointy end. Eva shaked it up. It had some kind of liquid inside it. A smile of white and red covered her face. She laughed and her high, loud voice trembled because of the trembling of the car. Her dad was going through a strong, stony part really fast. Eva put the pointy part of the thing inside the skin of her arm and pressed the upper part so that the liquid went down under her skin. Her yellow hair danced in the air, her smile moved up and down with the car, and everything seemed to blur. The blur of a smile became large, deformed. The red of her gums expanded momentarily into space. Up and down, up and down. It looked like blood. like some kind of paint. Then she put the pointy side of the thing inside my skin. It felt like an antibiotic. She pressed the upper part and the liquid came slowly inside me. At first I felt pain. I felt dizzy, then relief. An ecstatic feeling of energy and light filled my body. Eva's voice sounded so strange, far away. I touched her ears, her arms, my legs cramped together like a fishtail, the movement of the car that reminded me of the mechanical games that used to come to our town in summer. Eva's skin was so soft. She was singing, screaming, laughing. I was singing too. I saw her dad, my dad, look shortly at us from the front seat. He smiled too. He rarely smiled. The little hair covering his head reminded me of seagrass. Seagrass in a greasy head. Lines, long black lines moving slowly with the water under it. Attached to the grass there's a smiling toad. Smiling old toad. Greenish skin, yellow teeth, smiling toad drives the car. Greenish skin, yellow teeth, smiling toad drives the car. Eva pinched my neck. It was a thing again. How wonderful. I grabbed it, pushed the liquid into me, took out the pointy ant bite part and put it on her neck. Once, twice, thrice. Eva, Eva, beautiful Eva, laughing, laughing Eva. A loud sound woke me up. Sirens. Eva was lying on the car floor. I was lying with my body extended all over the seat. Eva's arms were all twisted. She slept deeply. Her dad looked very worried. He was driving even faster than before. I saw sweat go down his neck. Eva's body was contracted. Every time the car went through a bump in the ground, her head would hit the door. I looked through the back window. A police car was following us. This room is cold. I just have my purple flower t-shirt on. I'm exhausted. The white light flickers. I look around for Eva, but I'm alone in this room. There are no windows. I'm standing in front of a crowd. I must apologize. I must say I never wanted to find the thing, never looked for it, never wanted to touch it. The thing was just hidden there on the playground. We were not even looking for it. It was all her dad's fault. I must say I'll never do it again. I must say I repent. I repent. I repent. I repent. I repent. I repent. Salvation is near. They come pick me up from the cold room. I stare at my arms. They're full of pinches and blood-stained bruises. My arms look small compared to the policeman's hand. He guides me out of the room. Outside there's a woman waiting for us. She bumps at me and starts talking real fast. Shouldn't mention Eva. Keep it straight to the point. Shouldn't mention Eva. Don't deviate. Keep it straight to the point. Did you learn the script we gave you? Did you learn the script? Loud, high voices all around. There's no time anymore, said she, and then pushed me through a really big blue door. Outside, the strong light blinds me. The sun, 1,000 faces under it, all of their eyes shining in unison, looking up at me. A stadium. A hand pushes my back towards the microphone. My voice amplified is supposed to say something now. Voice amplified, voice amplified, voice amplified, travel to all their ears. The hand pushes my back again. This time I look up. It's the woman from before.
You shouldn't mention Eva.
Say
Get
something.
straight to the point and don't deviate.
Say something. Hypolite, wake up! Hypolite! My cabin, the woods. Here I'm protected from the wind, from the sun. I spend time walking outside, looking at my shadow. Then I come back inside, to this cabin. Before my hands start freezing, my mind usually wakes up 1.5 hours after my body does. Eva is not here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Eva is not here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Eva is not here. Ooh, 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 ooh. Eva is not here.